Muito bem. Hello, Gabi.
Good evening.
Hello.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm fine, teacher.
Wait a
Just a
second.
second.
Let's go. Good. Perfect. Gabi, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Good. Good to see you again. Welcome this week.
Same here.
Gabi, you know you are always here. You're the best. Don't you know it?
Yeah, I did.
You are always here. That's pretty
Yeah.
nice. Good to know. Good to see you again. Are you excited for today?
Yes, so much.
Good. Yeah. I don't know if today is gonna be a very funny day, but we hope you can have fun and enjoy at least. How's everything? Hi, Clarinha. I'm gonna say hi in a minute for you. How's everything, Gabi?
Everything's okay. Not good. How I wish, but good, but okay.
Beleza. Para ficar mais legal, eu vou te ajudar. Quando você for falar como eu desejaria, como eu gostaria, você pode usar um as, tá? As I wish, ao invés do how.
Okay.
O how é como se fosse uma explicação, enquanto o as é tipo um conforme, né? O desejável, do jeito que eu... Perfeito. Vamos embora. Clarinha, hello.
Hello, sorry.
No problem. Are you okay? Is everything okay?
Yes, I can't hear you guys.
You can't?
Because... Oh, now I can, but
you couldn't. Você não conseguia?
Yes,
Agora você consegue.
I couldn't.
Ok. Very good. Anota aí, tá? Tipo, eu consigo, I can, mas eu não consegui. Eu conseguia, I could. Eu não conseguia, I couldn't. Usar aí o passado do can. Excellent, Clarinha. So everything's pretty fine now. Set up. Good. Rodrigo, how are you doing, my friend?
Hello, teacher.
Hello.
I'm doing great. I'm in a pre-week exam. I think that's it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I definitely hate tests. For real. Like, I hate it.
I hate it too.
Like, in my school, by the way, I've never had a real test, with tests is okay, but not like with grades, oh, it's you were 9, you were 10. Some students, they like it, they prefer, or something like that. But in general, to be very sincere with you, I hate tests, so I don't like to apply it to my students. So anyway, good luck.
Thank you.
Gabe is happy because we don't have tests. By the way, Gabe, I think I'm gonna change my mind and give you a test. What do you think?
No, I don't like tests.
You don't like tests, but
exams.
it's necessary. It's necessary.
Yeah, sometimes.
But anyway, Cida, hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. How's everything? How are you doing?
It's okay.
Yeah. How was the week?
Day.
Hot day there?
Yeah.
My gosh, here is pretty cold. Not cold, but fresh. Today's a fresh day. Cloudy, rainy. But there, where do you live? I forgot.
Piauí.
Piauí. So it's always a hot day there, or not? Not always, but most of the time.
Almost.
Okay, good to know. You guys, tell me now, do you prefer hot days or cold days? Open the microphone and tell me. What's your preference? Cold days.
I prefer
Finally,
cold days.
it's cold in
Cold days.
Rio de Janeiro.
You live in Rio, don't you?
Yeah, it's cold here.
Is it cold there?
Yeah, finally.
Finally, you like it. See that you said you like hot days or cold.
I prefer cold days.
And you, Fernanda?
Hot days.
Luana?
Hot days too.
Hot days too. Clarinha, and you?
I think the hot
Wait.
days too.
Temos duas Claras nesse momento. Maria Clara.
Okay.
Mas Maria Clara, eu chamo de Maria. Clara, eu chamo de Clara.
Verdade.
Pode ser. Você é Mary, come on.
É
Clara.
porque eu tô acostumada com o Guilherme me chamando de Clarinha, por isso.
Eu vou te chamar de Maria, como eu sempre chamei. Fechou? Mas já abre o microfone que você vai ser a próxima, hein? Clara, and you, hot days or cold days?
I prefer hot days at the moment.
Hot days.
I work in a place very cold.
Seu áudio tá muito baixinho, mas você falou que you live in a very cold place, right?
I work in a
You
very
work
cold
in a very
place.
cold place.
Yes.
So you prefer the hot days. Lulu, cold, and you? Maria. Maria, Clara. Temos duas Marias também. Cida, você é a Cida, sempre será a Cida. Vai, Maria.
I don't know, but I think that is hot days too.
Hot days too?
Yeah, I don't know, like sometimes I prefer cold days, but sometimes I prefer cold days.
It's hard to have just one preference.
Yeah.
If you are on the beach, not your case, Rodrigo, because you live in Rio de Janeiro. But if you are on the beach, hot days, please. But if you live in a hot city and there's nothing else to do, no pools, nothing else, I don't know. I'm the cold days guy. I prefer. There's by the way, I was talking to Clara yesterday in the class about a story of a day, a very specific day of my life when I was on vacation, and I was with this mindset like, oh, I hate cold days. I hate hot days. I hate hot days. I hate the sun. I'm on vacation and I like to work at night. I'm the night guy. I'm night person. Night person inclusive, fica aí para você, vai anotando aí na sua casa. Night person é um adjetivo para pessoas noturnas, né? I'm night person. And I remember when I was on vacation and I wanted to work overnight. So I changed the shift. Like I worked at night during vacation. When I worked during vacation, I don't do that anymore. Vacation is a vacation. But I didn't see the sun for 3 days. I don't remember very well, 2 or 3. And then it was like Friday night. I was about to go out with my ex-girlfriend at the time. And when I realized that I wouldn't see the sun for the next 12 hours, my body started to feel a different kind of anxiety because I needed to see the sun. You know, I felt like, oh my God, I need to see the sun. I need the sun. Where's the sun? I have to wait till tomorrow to see the sun because I was sleeping in the morning and afternoon, and at night I was working, so I didn't see the sun. So I imagined that the sun was a bad thing. You know, I didn't like the sun because I was sweating and everything. But to be very sincere with you, it's one of the most important things. I believe it's because of the D vitamin, isn't it? I guess my body lacked a little bit. Como que eu posso dizer assim, faltou isso para mim naquela época? Tipo, there was a lack of... Anota aí na sua casa, tá? Não sei se aparece aqui. There was a lack of... tinha uma falta disso, né? Lack of D vitamin, for example. Fernanda, I didn't talk to you. Welcome to class. Is everything okay with you?
Yes.
Good. Tell me more. Like how has your days been? How have your days been?
Well, my day is good, but my sisters passed some troubles, and it's everything. It's complicated for them, and I'm the person who is between this, and that's complicated. But I'm good.
Okay, you're gonna overcome it. Como que eu posso dizer? Alguém diz aí para mim, abre o microfone e fala passar por uma situação, passando por uma situação difícil. Como que eu digo isso? Pass through é uma possibilidade. Então, quem não sabe, anota aí, pass through. Tem também go through, que na verdade, pass through, por uma tradução assim mais literal, seria atravessar, que é quase um sinônimo, tá? É a mesma coisa, só para diferenciar go through de pass through que eu tô jogando aí no chat para vocês. Pass through, atravessar uma situação. Go through, passar por uma situação. E aí eu disse para Fernanda, Fernanda, you will overcome it. Você vai superar isso, ok? Overcome, nada mais é do que superar the moment. All right? Lulu, is everything okay with you? Morreu. Maria Clara, you moved to another city, right?
Yes, I did.
What a pity. I can't believe that. And how is the feeling of living in another place?
So I already knew the city because my family is from here. So I always I was used to come here to visit. But it's different from living, né? But I'm kind of like it, like it's hard, but I'm kind of enjoying this moment because I'm closer to my family, and I'm enjoying the school too. So, and change sometimes it's pretty good for us. So I like changing sometimes. So it's not being that bad, you know, like I was expecting being worse, but it's not.
It's not. Everybody, very good. Oh, Clarinha, oh, Maria. And I have a question for all of you now. Maria Clara Boaventura, she moved from Araraquara, the city that I live, to another city. And I don't know if you followed the stories this week, on Monday, especially on Monday, yesterday, but I'm in Ribeirão Preto. I'm not, I didn't move to Ribeirão. I'm not living in Ribeirão, but I am spending some days here in another city. Why that? And that's the class. Because I want to move to another, out of my parents' home, you know? It's nice, okay? There are a lot of advantages and everything, but I believe that it's time, you know, it's time to move on and to find a place for myself. And the very first question that I have for you all, you lived there for 6 years, Maria. And I like the city. I have some friends who lives here. But the main question for you guys, and I want to have a conversation now with you all, is what are the very first question? What are the pros and cons of living with your parents? You know, it's very good to move out of your parents' home. There are a lot of things to learn out there. But what are the pros and cons? Eu vi a carinha da Maria, eu falei assim, da Cida. Falei, pros and cons, né, Cida? Foi isso?
Não entendi.
O que você não pegou? Pros and cons?
Yes.
Pros and cons, prós e contras, tá bom? So I want you to tell me what are the pros and cons, the positive aspects and the negative aspects of living with your parents, because someday you have to move on. I don't know if you live alone or anything, but I would like to start with Fernanda. Fernanda, can you please today start this answer for us? Pros and cons of living with your parents.
Yes. How I can say privacy, but you don't have so many privacy. It's falta de privacidade.
There is, eu escrevi hoje para vocês aí, né? There is a lack of, tem uma falta de. There's a lack of privacy.
A lack of privacy living with your parents sometimes, because sometimes you are not so well and they are looking and seeing, they are meio que tipo, tem uma expressão em inglês que eles ficam em cima.
They are watching you.
Yeah, they watching.
Watch como assistir, mas de observar, mesmo, ficar em cima.
That's bad because sometimes you just need to be alone, but when you're in your parents' home, you can't have this privacy, and that's sad. But the pros, it's because I work, I have a own job, so I don't have to worry with pay all of my accounts. I just have to help at home, and I can have my payment just for doing the things I want, and that is amazing because I don't need to
pay the
think that.
bills.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you don't need to pay the bills. You use this money for entertainment and buying your things.
Yes, and you can have your mother between your side when you need it. And my sister is like my safe place in the world. When I need something, I can talk with my sister, and this is the best sensation who I have. So for me, it is the pros and cons to live in my parents' home.
I got it. Really got it. Nice arguments. You don't have to pay your bills. Gabe, you are the guy who has been here all week, so time for you.
Oh, it's a hard list. I think it's same here as Fernando say. Sometimes I just want to be alone in my room and they making some noises. Noises, yeah,
barulhos, noises.
And I sometimes I don't like it. My little brother being screaming, and this is a suck. But it's my family. I need them. I love them. And when I get sick, I have my mom at the same house. So she gave me a doc.
Medicines.
She gave me medicines, and I get better. So it's I think it is to me. I love them, but sometimes that's it. I love them, but sometimes I need my own space.
Yeah. I totally relate. Como que eu posso dizer assim? Tipo, mano, eu concordei tanto com o que o Gabriel falou. Eu queria dizer que, tipo, cara, é assim também comigo. Puta, eu até esqueci em português agora. Não é só I agree, não é isso que eu queria dizer, mas assim, pô, é assim comigo também. Nossa, eu entendo você. Tipo assim, eu entendo você. Tem uma. Como que eu digo isso?
Você quase falou, mas eu já sabia. Relate.
I relate. O que a Fer falou, Fê?
Totally get it.
I get it. Eu saquei. Saquei o que você está dizendo. Não necessariamente concordo, percebe? I get it. Or I got it no passado, né? I got it. Não necessariamente eu concordo. Mas se eu disser assim, I relate, eu me identifico, boa. I totally relate. É tipo assim, cara, I totally relate. Your answer, I totally relate. I love my family and everything, but sometimes you need your own space. You have an affair and you want to invite the person to... Just kidding. But you can't, right? You can't. At least in my home. Some people, they have this freedom to do that at home. Not my case. Clara, you live alone, Clarinha. So I don't do that. That's why I don't have a girlfriend, you know? Clarinha, and you?
Yes, I'm living alone. Not alone, but with some friends. But I really like to live here because I feel more freedom and more space, you know. But sometimes I felt
you miss.
Oh yes, I miss some things like the company to my friend, to my family, my parents, my dog.
You miss it.
Yes, I miss it. My dog. And to arrive to work and have some prepared already prepared foods, for example.
Ready to eat, right?
Yes.
Ready to eat, pronto para devorar. Yes, this is something complicated because you have to prepare your food, right?
Yes.
Good. Lulu, you live alone. Rodrigão, vou chamar, hein? Se cuida. Cida também. Lulu,
Hello.
do you want to
I
live
think,
alone?
yes. Like, I think when we're living with our parents, I agree with everyone. We don't have privacy, and we don't feel free. But I don't know, it's kind of bad because sometimes I just want to stay alone in my room or do my things and take care of my life. But I need to understand that I live with other people. So I need to
Mhm.
help them, and they're my parents, so
Yes.
and aqui a Maria escreveu aqui, daí eu tava lendo.
Ela
And
perguntou, você mora sozinha onde, Lu?
então,
In fact, you want to live.
yes.
Okay.
And
Eu tinha
the
escutado que like, do you live alone? Aí eu falei, caramba, Lu, você não mora sozinha, o que tá acontecendo?
Tem 10 anos, velho, nada a ver.
É,
Vai, Lu.
and the pros are that you don't have so much responsibilities, and you can like come of school and just have your lunch, so you don't need to prepare it. If you live alone, you need to think about what you're gonna eat, what you're gonna do, when you're gonna clean your house, and this
Yes.
kind of things, and bills too. So I think like there's a lot of pros and cons, but if I see everything, I think I still want to live alone, and there's a lot of pros of living alone and without my parents. I'm probably gonna miss them, but I come back to visit. It's okay.
But I don't care. I'm gonna miss, but I don't care.
No.
I'm a family person. I can't. This feeling is like almost impossible for me. Like, I'm gonna miss them. I don't care. No, man, for now, I really care. Cida, you live with, thank you, Lulu. Cida, you live with your parents, don't you?
Yes, I live with my parents now, but I lived alone some years ago when I was in the college.
Okay. You got back home.
And yes,
Mm.
live with my parents is good
Mhm.
because I don't have some bills like aluguel,
The rent.
the rent, and I can travel because I have money to travel and to do other things.
Uh-huh.
But it's bad because I am 28, but my parents treat me like I were 8. If I go out with my friends, I have the right hour to go
A
go
certain
back
time
home.
to go back home.
Yes.
Midnight, you have to be here. Is it like that?
Yeah, 1 a.m.
1 a.m. Okay. You're older, right? 1 a.m. is good.
Yeah.
But in some case, 1 a.m. you haven't even started to enjoy,
Yes.
right? 1 a.m. people are, where are we going now? 1 a.m. You know.
Yeah.
And
But,
when you but let's go.
One day I want to move on and live
Yeah,
alone.
for sure. And you lived alone. So I have a friend from my city, and she lived alone. Some people, by the way, during pandemics, especially during pandemics, but they lived alone, during college, and because of pandemics, they are now back to their parents' home. I can't even imagine, and you can tell me how difficult it might be in your mind to associate that you don't have the freedom anymore, you know. How do you feel that?
It was difficult to me acostumar,
To get used to
get used, me acostumar de novo à
to
casa
get
deles.
used to again.
To get used to again in their house, in their home. But I live here now because I work here. And I was in another city when I was in the college. And I came back to work here.
And
one day
someday, one day, like a Disney princess, I'll be free, you know. Yes. There are some movies like that. Rodrigo, and you?
Just to add to the conversation, Rapunzel has a music of it.
Nossa, eu mutei para tossir e abri quando eu tossi. I'm sorry. Fala de novo que eu não escutei.
I don't know the pronouns, but Rapunzel
Rapunzel, I don't know either.
Has a music about it.
I'm gonna be free, something like that.
Yes.
Solte seus cabelos, Rapunzel.
I'm addicted in this music. But
anyway. Hey, send it in the group next time.
Yeah. Okay? I will send to you guys.
Pros and cons, Rodrigão.
Well, pros, I don't have to pay bills. I can wake up later and, you know, make only dinner or only lunch, and I don't need to prepare all the food, I guess.
The food,
of the,
all the
day.
Meals.
Yeah, the meals, exactly, of the day. So it's good, but it's bad in other times. Like I was just ordering Uber until now for my mom, and it's horrible. I hate to order Uber, but it's okay. And I argue with my father. He's extremely não sei qual é a padaria conservador em inglês.
Conservative,
and day after day I'm here arguing with him, and it's disgusting. No, it's como é que é desgastante? Essa é a palavra.
Anyone? I don't know, desgastante. Mas disgusting nesse caso vai bem, viu?
It's disgusting. It's good.
Vou ver depois, desgastante.
Eu esqueci a palavra em inglês, esqueci a palavra, é o preço a se pagar, né?
Yeah, you have to pay the yeah. Their house, their rules, right?
Their rules.
You don't have much to do.
How old are you, Rodrigo?
What?
How old are you?
21.
21?
Okay. Yeah.
21?
21, yeah.
My God.
Why that? Why that?
He looks like 16.
Oh, God. Again. It's the camera.
It's the camera.
I hope it's the camera.
Guys, very, very nice. Good ideas. I think we are doing well, but I would like to break out the rooms and give another phrase. Then we can have a better not a better conversation, but we can speak more, you know. I'm gonna create 3 rooms, and Clara and Maria Fei got perfect. So I'm gonna write in the chat 2 questions, and then you're gonna answer these questions, and then we're back here to the conversation. Okay, so go there I'm going to write in the chat, and then you have to comment, okay, in pairs. For example, I'm going to say about living alone or whatever. When you are about to travel and live, do you prefer to live in Brazil or abroad in another country? It's going to be a question, and then you're going to answer. The other one, I said, oh, move out of your parents' home or live alone. Not necessarily living alone. You can live in a group of people. So living alone or living with a group of people. And then you have to comment which one you prefer. So 2 questions. I'm going to write them for you. And the third one, if you prefer to travel to the beach or to the mountain, and we're going to have a video after that. Okay. If you have time, stop as well. We're going to play stop tonight. So I'm going to break out the rooms and send the message to you, guys. Cada comenta uma vez, quando terminar, a gente volta. Eu vou passando nas salas também. Muito bem, você que está me acompanhando pelo YouTube, é o seguinte, eu acabei de separar essa galera em grupos, em salas diferentes e passei um exercício para eles também. Então, basicamente, por que eu fiz isso? Para que a gente possa acelerar essa conversação. Quando eu boto todo mundo numa sala só, qual que é o problema disso? Quais são os prós e contras disso? Quando está todo mundo numa sala só, enquanto um está falando, tem 10 que não estão fazendo nada. Então, é isso. Separei eles em salas de duplas, para que cada um possa aproveitar o máximo do tempo da conversação dando as opiniões deles. Então, basicamente, é isso que está acontecendo. Você não está vendo ninguém na tela, só eu, porque eles estão nas salas mais privadas agora, né? Dando a opinião deles. Se eles preferem, eu vou escrever até aqui no chat para vocês que estão no YouTube, living alone versus living with a group. O que eles preferem? É isso que eles estão fazendo agora, fazendo a conversação deles sobre essa pergunta aí. Vou passar já em cada uma das salas para dar uma olhada em como eles estão, com o que eles estão fazendo. Eu estou vendo que o número de pessoas que está subindo aqui, que estão assistindo. Os alunos da conversação estão separados em duplas agora nas salas do Zoom, fazendo uma conversação sobre esse teminha que eu coloquei. Living alone or living with a group of people. Bom, basicamente o que eu vou fazer agora, eu vou sair dessa tela que vocês estão me vendo, vou entrar na sala com eles para ver se eles precisam de ajuda, se está respondendo bem, e já vou passar o próximo exercício para eles também. Então, fica aí, já a gente vai reagir a um vídeo juntos aqui, com todo mundo junto, os melhores Airbnbs do planeta aí, as casas pequenininhas do Airbnb, a gente vai reagir junto. Um beijo para você que está aqui no YouTube, segura aí, e a gente já vai voltar, tá bom? Beijo, até já.